Okay, so here we are. It is July 18th. And what I'm about to talk to you about happened back on July 6th of this year. So at that point, Aunt Bonnie, or Bonnie Travioli, also known as Bonnie Hahn, she unfortunately passed away from cancer complications. Honestly, I waited a little bit to talk about this because it was like so much was coming at us from all points of view. And I just wanted some time just to take care of everything on our end so we could actually have a talk about it. So originally, Aunt Bonnie and her son David, who also died of cancer complications a little bit back, moved down here from Pennsylvania in the 90s. Went ahead, settled in, and David lived with me and my family, my sister, John, and my mom. Aunt Bonnie, she lived next door over at my nan next door's, which was on my mom's side of the family. And everything was pretty cool. She worked over at McDonald's. She did a job at Mitchell's Formal Wear. If you're from Winter Garden, you know all about that place. But back in high school, I could go to McDonald's. She would use her employee discount, get me a nice little meal before I would go into school. It was awesome. But one of the coolest parts was, even before that, she was also my protector. John, stepdad, he had some abusive streaks to him, physically violent. And it wasn't all good all the time. Yeah, there were a few good times too in there. This was back when I was a lot younger. And during that time, Joe, he called the equivalent DCF and said about that John was doing some things of harming me. While my mom was away, Aunt Bonnie stepped up and was my protector, really, of telling John to stop messing with me, that he had nothing to do with it. And it's true, I didn't. Because I think at the time that the thought of taking her dad away from my sister was one of the worst things imaginable. So I stuck by it and just kind of shut my mouth a bit on it. But before that, what was really cool is that we used to always get together when my nana next door was alive, and we would play a game on the NES. And I actually managed to find that one again. And it's this one here. Vegas Dreams. It is just a simple little fun casino game, yet it brought back so many fun memories. It was all about the family just getting around a small 20-inch TV together and just enjoying time together. Also, writing down those codes. That was a pain for me back then, but I did it. And I don't know what it was. It was just great. Slowly as time went on, my nan next door passed away. Mildred Hahn. And after that, the family just drifted apart. Aunt Bonnie went to live with Aunt Robin. And also moved up to Indiana too at the time, back there. Because that's where her daughter was, Jenny. And then eventually Aunt Bonnie came back down, lived with us for a while. Things were pretty cool. And then she moved back up there, went over there to Indiana. Actually, no, to Pennsylvania, then to Claremont. And that's where she settled last. The problem that I have with myself is that in 2020, Aunt Robin died. After that, we took a short little trip up to St. Augustine, where I go to collect myself and to reflect on everything in life. Because when I was a child, it was like my favorite place to go with Mr. Gordon, one of my 4th grade teachers, who unfortunately died as well. And he also had a heart attack while he was my teacher back then. Anyway, when Aunt Robin died, I reflected and I thought that I didn't spend enough time over there. And I thought that I could do better the second time around with Aunt Bonnie. Unfortunately, time slipped away so much, and between work and everything else that kept going on, I kind of lost track of it all and missed out on some good time. Toward the end, though, we went over there one last time, and she had remarked about that you don't have to give me a hug. I know you're not a hug guy, and really I wasn't, except for Tiffany. Anybody in the family can tell you that. So I went ahead and I did it anyway. I would never thought that was my last time. A day or so later, unfortunately, she died from the cancer complications, and that's basically it. One of the things I've been learning is, as time goes on, lately it just seems like more and more of my family is just slowly going away, and it's a little difficult to keep going through over and over and over again. So let this just be a statement that time does not wait. Spend the time today that you can with the people that you're with, because tomorrow may not come for you or for them. Alright guys, oops. I know this isn't our typical happy video. But guys, thank you so much for being with us. And if you want to go ahead and make any donations, please, to the Cancer Foundation, that would be much appreciated. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Alright, bye for now.